You, James Whopper, like my sister. I, James Whoppered your sister. That's a compliment.
Oh my god.
You, Apollo Justice Hello Kitty Microwave, like my sister.
Yeah, you sure do.
Oh, I'm sending that to the Eldorado group chat with the caption, "That's a compliment."
Yes.
What's this? There's one person who lies at the very center of this whole story. One person that ties you and Maya and Faye together inextricably.
Me up.
My attorney's badge!
Yes. No, actually, it's Larry.
Yeah.
Take that, shoves picture of dead girlfriend in face.
Oh, hold on. Automod's banned. Why do I have automod turned on?
Automod banned someone?
Not banned, just held a message. That's fine. I can get rid of that. There we go. Sorry about that, Samu.
Damn, I can't believe you broke the chat.
I did. Some people feel ill after burgers. It's also argued that it is, and it's also argued that it is and isn't a sandwich. Huh. So you could technically say, J ill sandwiched your sister. Okay.
Jill sandwich!
Oh no. You were almost a Jill sandwich. There's a very good reason why Maya's life is so precious to you. After all, she is Mia Faye's only sister.
I am?
Mia Faye. You once worked alongside her. That was when you were a defense attorney. Wait a second here. Mr. Godot is a defense attorney? With your honor's piercing intellect, you must have figured it out by now, you sarcastic fuck.
Yeah.
He did fuck her sister, Yeah. No, she pegged him.
Or no.
Like...
I mean, yeah. Oh my god, I can't believe Godot James Bond burgered Maya's sister.
No, Maya's sister James Bond burgered him.
Okay.
Like, look at this woman. She owns so many strap-ons.
Okay.
One of them is shaped like this.
She was besties with Desiree Delight.
Yeah.
Sometimes they would like they would send each other ones for gifts.
She has like one or two motorcycle shaped ones, and Desiree has one or two Magatama shaped ones.
Good.
No pickles, extra mayo. Exactly. The real name of this man who calls himself Godot.
Oh, no. Extra mayo is. I'm never gonna eat mayo.
His real name is Diego Armando. Isn't that right? What a dumb way to make a name. Godot.
Oh, sure. Isn't that right? No, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah, my name is, if this was Phoenix, his name would be Ixgt. I guess in Japanese it would be Dochi. Dochi.
That's not bad.
That's a dumb pun.
What is it?
It means which one?
Wait, why does that actually work?
Dochi. Because his name is Naruhodo Ryuichi. Dochi.
I like that.
Aioli is just dusty mayo. Double patty. Oh my god. The last time someone called me by that name, I fucking died. It was over 6 years ago. Diego Armando. That name rings a bell. It should, Your Honor. You were there. All of this is related to a single case. That one. A case in which a convict named Terry Falls killed himself.
Terry, stop beatboxing. I'm trying to prove your innocence.
Mia Faye's first time in court. The tragic outcome left a deep wound in our heart. Bro, if that happened on my first case, I would just quit being a lawyer.
Rip.
It should be, Your Honor. He James Bond burgered your sister. God damn it, Satyr. She knew that behind it all was a heartless, scheming demoness in disguise. But in the end, Mia couldn't tear off that disguise. However, there was one man who reached out to help her. Diego Armando. A senior defense attorney at the office where Mia works. Who should voice Mia?
I can do it if you want.
Cause it was you. I voiced like present day Mia, but you were voicing past Mia.
Yeah.
Are you okay with that? I know I'm making you voice a lot of women. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's just the problem is I gave her like a British accent when we started, and all of her family is like not British.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, why not? It's my fault. It's all my fault that Mr. Falls killed himself.
Was it British or was it just your normal accent?
No, it wasn't. It was like slightly English.
Oh, okay. Mia. She's quirky like that. Wait, who's Jekyll?
What? Oh, I think Jack just changed their name.
Oh, okay. She is quirky like that. Yeah, I had a feeling that's what it was, but I like, wait, I forgot that you can do that. Make her Scottish, says Summer.
Oh, okay, I can try and do that. Probably. Sorry to any Scottish people in the chat. I love and respect you, and I'm so sorry for what I'm about to do.
Samu, are you simping for Diego Armando?
No, don't, no.
No, you can simp for Godot, it's fine. This is before he was
I
bringing.
guess.
You can't cry yet. Oh man, remember when he did that? The only time a lawyer can cry is when it's all I say all over. I was loving it. Yeah, it's so good. I was moved by her. The way she put all her faith in her clients. That pure, sweet heart of hers. That's why I could never forgive Dahlia Hawthorne. Me and I thoroughly investigated that fake kidnapping incident.
So did he commit a murder to try and frame Dahlia's last living family member other than Pearl?
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
Because he's explaining himself. Okay, but why is he a cyborg? He'll explain. Then one it's just the goggles. Then one fateful day, Dahlia wanted to meet with me. It had been 6 months since the trial. We met in the courthouse cafeteria. I just remembered. 6 years ago, right here in this very courthouse, you were poisoned.
Why did that ruin his eyes?
Even I didn't see it coming. He's colorblind, like you. Is Jack colorblind?
Rip.
Yeah, all flags are red flags.
When you're Godot, all flags are red, yeah.
Where's this coffee from? Oh, he can just... that's his superpower. He can just infinitely spawn coffee.
Yeah, it just shows up.
That's on the lens of soul. He sees as red. I'm not, but I mess up orange and green for some reason. Ah, fair enough. What color is Godot? No, you don't have to answer that. I'm just teasing you.
What color is Godot's ass?
Black, like the coffee.
Oh, okay. He sat in coffee.
Yeah. Dahlia Hawthorne slipped some poison into my coffee. Some newspapers at the time called it a murder. But very little information about the case was released to the press. But you weren't dead at all. No official reports ever actually called it a murder. I was just in a deep, deep coma. I see. My body shut down, and my life became nothing but a long, deep sleep. That woman's poison did a real number on my central nervous system. I lost my sight, and all of my hair turned white due to the damage it caused.
Oh, what is this gorilla's law?
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway. That's terrible.
Who's Aqua Tofana? All of my hair, pubes too, says Satyr. God damn it, Satyr.
Aqua Tofana is a reference to a crime case we watched a while ago about this woman who sold poisons for women to poison their shitty husbands. It's like an 18th or 19th century thing.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what he was poisoned with, because he was someone's shitty husband, I guess.
Sure. Apparently Honestly, it was a miracle that I ever regained consciousness. 5 years had passed since I drank that poison brew.
I'm surprised he drinks coffee that gets, like, thrown at him out of nowhere.
Yeah. It was lead, arsenic, and belladonna. Real good shit. Then one morning, my eyes flew open from the smell of a doctor's cup of coffee. 5 years? You were asleep for 5 years? And the worst possible news was waiting for me. Mia Fey was dead. From the very moment I opened my eyes, I had already lost everything I thought I had. The woman I loved had been murdered.
Skill issue.
Say there, Mia died like game 1. Mia's been dead for like 3 games.
Yeah.
For like most of the series. And the woman I loathed had been sentenced to death. The woman you loathed? The woman who had spiked my scalding hot coffee. She girl bossed too close to the sun.
She did.
Dahlia Hawthorne.
Stop slurping.
Good old Mia. She didn't let me down. She got revenge before she checked out. In the end, there wasn't anyone waiting for me when I woke up. Godot, the man-wifiest man-wife to live and die and live again.
He's not. He really isn't. That's so sad.
For someone like me, for someone who had slept away their best days, there were only 2 reasons left to live. And it was for those 2 reasons that I decided to become a prosecutor. If I may ask, what were your 2 reasons to live? The first was you, Trat. Huh?
That's kind of gay.
Me? It's kind of fruity, dude. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
If I hadn't drank that stupid poison, Mia never would have died, much less the way she did.
Well, you know what? I wish he didn't drink the poison, and then she died anyway, so he could blame himself about it.
Was coffee one of them, says Jack. Yes. You were the only one who was there to protect her, but you let her die. It was all your fault. It wasn't like that. I wanted to see for myself what kind of a man you really were. So that's why you became a prosecutor? My other reason for living. She goes by the name of Ma Fey.
Huh? You mean me?
No, the other Ma Fey, you dumb bitch.
Oh, well, fuck you too.
You were the only way I could make up for the sin of not saving Mia.
So he didn't commit the murder then? Or did he? I don't know. Did he?
We're finding out.
Okay, because we know he cleaned it up to try and save suspicion from her, because technically, Maya stabbed her, so it would look like it was her.
Well, she didn't stab her. Yeah, because we've established that they both passed out at the same time. Yeah.
Oh, she didn't? I thought she had stabbed her in self-defense when she attacked. And then someone else finished her off. I thought that's what happened.
I don't think so. No, because Maya was stabbed.
Maya was... What?
I think.
When was Maya stabbed?
During the fight. Because that's why the blood doesn't match the victims. It's Maya's.
Oh, okay.
1 year ago, when the Korean village incident was resolved, it was obvious that Morgan Fey was planning something. Whatever her evil plan was, I was determined to stop it. My role as a prosecutor put me in the perfect position to do something about it. I stabbed her. That's how you overheard Pearl Chan's visit with Morgan at the detention center. I knew that the time was drawing near. Since I knew the plan, I thought I could foil it. My goal was to outwit the plan. I thought if I could do that, I could keep that girl from being caught up in it. That makes sense. If Pearl-chan had known that the actual purpose of the plan was to kill Maya, she never would have helped out. Finally, the day of the plan was drawing near. I contacted both of my accomplices. Iris of Hazakura Temple and Misty Faye. Oh.
What?
But we're MC, so everything goes our way, exactly. So that's why Elise was even there. I especially need the help of Iris. She was to take the fall in my backup plan, in case we couldn't control Pearl Faye.
But... how did you contact my mother? She'd been missing for almost 20 years.
Officially, yes.
What? What do you mean, officially?
You've heard about it, haven't you? About the strong ties between the main family and the government?
Yay, Bikini.
Now that you mention it, Bikini did say something to that effect.
I love Bikini.
She said that the Master of Kurain had great authority. More coffee! Bro, we're used to this. This animation's been playing for like the whole game.
Yeah.
We've been doing this game for a year.
Yep.
Well,
we did take a long break.
Yeah. And like in between, because you had school back then.
Yeah.
And
That was
so-
cringe of me. Sorry.
Yeah, I know, how dare you. But now we'll play other games in between cases. Honestly, it was probably better because I did Justice for All in one go, and I was real burnt out by the end.
Fair.
Even without her official position, Mr. Faye still wielded great influence. How could you? School? Really? Cringe.
Yeah, I know, right? Disgusting.
The police have been keeping an eye on her movements all this time. That's how I was able to contact her. Again, because of my position as a prosecutor.
As a prostituta. So, my mother was cooperating with you? But her dying wasn't part of the plan.
Don't ever forget, no matter how far away from you she was, she never stopped thinking about you.
She was always...
That's why I knew she would do anything to protect you. If you want to know how strong her resolve to protect you was, look at her staff. Her staff? The one with the sword in it? The day the plan was to be carried out arrived soon enough. We met for the first time at Hazakura Temple. I'm gonna save the game.
Fair enough.
That's when your mother showed me her special staff. I realized it then. Just
Kinda
how far
sus.
she was willing to go. Yeah, she showed me her dick.
Yep.
Mrs. Faye, confirmed trans.
Go off, queen.
Yeah. How does she hold it as a sword with, like, the orb at the end?
Yeah, maybe that's why the orb... I don't know.
Detaches?
Yeah. It does seem a bit unwieldy.
Yeah. I realized it then just how far she was willing to go. She was ready to use that sword to protect you from Morgan Faye, if necessary.
Fair enough. Go off, queen.
Yes, even if it meant paying the ultimate price. The orb is just an
Mother.
anal plug. Jesus Christ. Samu.
Sure. Sorry, why?
I think it's a
Why?
bit too big for that.
No, it's for the staff specifically. It's got an ass.
Oh.
That's the staff's booty.
Makes sense.
See, there's nothing actually lewd about it. It's just the staff's butt, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay. The butt of the staff. Yeah, that makes sense.
Exactly.
That
Crisis averted.
the night of the crime, there was just one way to stop Morgan's evil plan. You mean Pearl-chan? You mean Pearl-chan, don't you? We had to make sure she didn't channel Dahlia Hawthorne.
What voice did I give her? It's been so long.
MILF.
Oh. Well, Pearl, what are you going to do tonight?
Also, Samu just says ass.
Yeah, I agree. Well,
I think I might have been Elise.
were you? I know, I think it was me.
Okay, if you insist.
Sorry, well, alright, jeez.
I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
Okay,
Bitch.
bitch. If you'd like, you could come to my room. Perhaps we can read some books together.
We thought we could prevent her from playing her part in Morgan's plan, but she never showed up.
She was worried and followed me to the inner temple.
Then that was the thing we were most afraid of. That's why Mr. Faye had to do the channeling herself. Oh, it was she channeled Dahlia to keep Pearl from doing it.
Yeah.
She channeled Dahlia Hawthorne into her own body. What? What do you mean? If she channeled the spirit first, then Pearl-chan wouldn't be able to do it herself. As master of the Kunai, Mr. Faye's power was supreme. So that's how it went down. She channeled Dahlia Hawthorne so that Pearl Faye wouldn't be able to.
Oh.
What? Is this true? My role
No.
in the plan was...
I lied.
Oh. My role in the plan was to make sure no one was going to hurt Maya Faye. That's why I hid myself at the inner temple. Maya reminds me of Marinette so much. Time to de-evilize!
Yeah, that.
What were you gonna say?
I don't know.
Mayonette.
Yeah.
I mean, she loves the Steel Samurai and Pink Princess, so she'd probably be into Ladybug.
That's fair.
Just in case you need to be saved from Dahlia Hawthorne. Godot. Anyway,
Got it.
that's all I'm going to admit to. Try it. Huh? There's no doubt about it. You're a great defense attorney.
Yo!
But you're gonna have to do the rest yourself. Mayonette slay, hell yeah.
So true.
The background leading up to this incident has been laid bare. There's just one question remaining, Mr. Wright. Who killed the victim? There are only two possible suspects right now. Maya Faye, and I'm sad to say, you, Mr. Godot.
He looks happy about it.
Yeah.
He's like, I did my job. I'm fine with it.
Well, Trot, if you're the real deal, then finish this thing once and for all. Saving?
Good.
I feel like if he didn't have coffee, this wouldn't happen. Yeah.
That's fair.
He has coffee instead of blood.
He has coffee for blood, yeah.
Yeah.
Running through his coffee stream.
Show us beyond a shadow of a doubt that you can finish this on your own. Oh, so am I the only one who has to do the beyond a shadow of the doubt rule? Because no one else has!
No one else does. It's just you, dude. No, Nick. Please don't.
Jack says, I'm so ready. Finish him.
Yeah.
Maya.
I heard the whole thing from my sister in the medical office. That's why I have to protect Mr. Godot.
Do it.
I can't do it. I can't testify against him. After all, he's the man who put his life on the line to protect Mia. And me too.
Maya, I know that.
I know that you're stupid. Nick.
But even so, it doesn't absolve him of his crime.
Go away, Nick.
Please, Maya, testify. Another testimony?
Away.
Miss Faye, your testimony, please. This is the final testimony of the trilogy. Don't bother trying to hide anything, because I'll know. I want to hear the truth from your own lips.
I understand. I'm sure you're right.
That is my
You
name.
are right. Yeah. I'm ready now, right?
All right, young lady, tell us about the moments before you lost consciousness.
All right.
What exactly happened at the time of the murder? Oh my god, 9 viewers, holy shit.
Let's go.
It's because it's Easter. So everyone's free today.
Well, that was yesterday, wasn't it?
It's Easter Monday.
Oh,
People aren't
yeah.
working today.
Well, there's a whole Easter fucking council.
Yeah.
Anyway, just before it happened, I think I saw some red lights. 3 of them. I thought I'd ask for help, but just then I was splattered with blood. She wasn't dead though, and she struck back at the enemy behind her.
Public holiday, exactly.
Suddenly, the red lights went out and the whole area was dark. Just at that moment, there was a horrible scream. Right after that, Dahlia collapsed, and I lost consciousness.
I really hope it wasn't Pearl.
It was Godot.
These red
See?
lights. I thought
Red
you said
lights.
you don't remember seeing them.
I'm sorry, I committed perjury.
Oh.
I thought I saw them, but then they disappeared all of a sudden.
Ha. Things break, right? Even the best of theories. Who was it that stabbed Misty Faye? It looks like you still can't prove it. Is it a crime to stab someone who is trying to stab someone else?
Well, you keep saying it's a commentary on the shitty Japanese legal system, so...
Yeah, I guess that's fair. I might have forgotten to read that line. Oh well. Mai is telling the truth this time. I know it. The rest is up to me. Well then, Mr. Wright, proceed with your final cross-examination of the witness. Are you actually a law student, Samu?
Wait, what? Well... Okay.
What?
Nothing.
Light shining in the dark? I don't think you could make a mistake about that.
Yeah, you're right. I think I saw them, but...
No, but our law class goes into great depth. Huh.
I can't say for certain. And I can't tell you for sure they were from Mr. Godot's mask either.
I don't get the feeling she's coming from anymore, but just after that, you turned towards the lights and called for help. Isn't that because you thought the lights were coming from Mr. Godot's mask?
Yeah. I guess so.
I kind of want to watch the anime version of this case now.
I kind of want to watch the anime now.
I'll say this, the anime is not as good.
Well, it's still good, right?
It's alright.
Okay. Maybe that's what I was thinking at the time.
The DL6 incident is a lot more disappointing than the game was.
Okay, so it's not as good in the anime.
Yeah.
Alright.
There's also like a couple of filler cases.
That's cool. I don't mind filler. You know, my favorite episode of Skate is basically a filler episode.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a filler that it's like written for the anime, like it's not from the games.
Yeah, that's okay. It's more content.
I guess.
So you look at me being all optimistic and shit. But I can't remember. After all. There was a person I couldn't identify in front of me.
Mai's life hasn't
But why are
changed.
there like 12 people at this fucking crime scene? Sorry.
Well, if we're counting Elise as 2 people. Because she was
Yeah.
Dolly at the time.
That's true. Oh, all these people can fuck off.
Yeah, so there was Godot, Dahlia Elise, Dahlia Misty, Maya, and Pearl, so that's 5 people.
Yeah.
I have to go for lunch. Bye. See ya, Samu. Thank you for stopping by.
Bye bye, Summer. See you
Hope
later.
liked it. Everyone and their dog wanted to see the murder. Exactly.
Yeah. It's like one of those public hangings from back in the day. The good old days when we could do that.
Yeah.
I saw a good few in my time. Lots of fun.
Love you both.
Family
Aw,
trip.
Love you too, Samu.
Love you, Hermie. Have a nice lunch.
Have all the lunch.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go on with the testimony. What did you do when you saw the red lights? Put on your red lights, you're in the murder scene.
Oh, yeah.
Ain't gonna play nice. Anyway. That blood, was it Dahlia Hawthorne's blood?
No, because she doesn't have blood.
Excuse me.
I think so, probably. Just at that moment, I heard a soft scream that seemed to be close by.
Oh, it's Pearl, isn't it?
She probably witnessed part of it. It was a woman's voice. Woman's voice, woman's voice.
Dad sneeze, I'm sorry. So,
Your dad sneeze?
no, I did a dad sneeze because I was sneezing.
Oh, it cut out. Oh no.
So that was when the killer stabbed the victim from behind with the murder weapon. Is that right? Without a doubt.
No, I'm right.
Really dangerous
Sorry.
situation. Anyway, the victim was stabbed by the murder weapon. What happened after that?
She wasn't. Oh, we already did that.
Yeah.
My bad.
Struck back? How do you know that?
Well, you're right. I didn't see it exactly. But I could tell by the sounds of their breathing and movement. And also, the smell of blood.
You have witnessed more horror than any young lady should have to in one life.
And the old ladies should witness it.
Yeah. So then, what did you do at that point?
I couldn't move. I could just barely make out the shadows moving in the dark, but I had no idea what to do.
Could you still see the red lights you mentioned earlier?
Yes, I think so. But
They went out?
yes, suddenly I couldn't see them at all.
What could it mean? If the red lights were coming from Godot's mosque, and they went out right in the middle of a fight,
Maybe the mask was damaged?
or maybe it was knocked off, or maybe the batteries ran out.
Why is he
That's right.
putting in a theory?
Or maybe those little red pinhead-looking lights just stopped working.
Are you
What
calling
could
me a
really-
pinhead, Mr. Judge?
What could have really happened then? Wait, okay. What do you mean by just at that moment? Do you mean
What
the moment when the red lights went out? Sorry, what?
I was gonna say, like, what do you think she means by just at that moment? Maybe just at that moment. Yes, that's right.
The scream that you heard then, was it Dahlia Hawthorne?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it was a man's voice.
Oh.
Man's voice, man's voice.
What? Nani? So then, that scream came from the killer? That's gotta be it.
What
Godot's
other
scream.
man would be there? It's Godot.
It's Larry.
Godot. Yeah, Larry was across the bridge, and I just almost called him Jerry.
Good. That's the ship name.
Between her.
Godot and Larry.
Gary.
Yeah.
I think Dahlia Hawthorne must have taken the blade and attacked the killer with it.
But she threw it off to the side.
Yeah.
And then the killer let out a scream of pain, huh? Because she didn't know it was a sword.
After that, the killer stole the blade back and delivered the final blow. I guess.
Well, Mr. Wright, seems to make sense to me. Sounds like a reasonable deduction, but I still kind of wonder. That is, in fact, a cunt.
No.
I'm sorry to say this. That interpretation would create an enormous contradiction. That makes
It sure would.
After all, my deductions are almost certainly never correct.
At least he's self-aware.
Remember the testimony she gave? Before the killer let out a scream, Maya said she had already been spattered by the victim's blood. In other words, the blade and the staff had already been plunged into the victim.
That's gay. Is that right?
She couldn't have struck back with a
No,
sword
I'm
that
right.
was already stuck in her body. Oh, so Godot knew it was a sword. So he picked it up and stabbed her with it. Because Dahlia herself had chucked it aside because she didn't know it was a sword.
Yeah.
The weapon that caused the killer to let out a scream must have been something other than the staff.
So.
Gumshoe was there and screamed!
What?
Sorry, what did you say? No, you first. I talked over you.
So maybe that was Godot's blood on the knife rather than Maya's?
Yeah. Also, and Jack says Gumshoe was there and screamed.
No, Gumshoe.
Not Gumshoe.
Yeah,
You're
save
so
him.
sure about that. Then don't keep us. Well, I say, don't keep us waiting any longer, Trax. There's only one thing I can think of that could have been used as the weapon here. If Dahlia Hawthorne had already been stabbed in the back by the staff, what could she have used to strike back at the killer? The kniff.
Yeah.
Naturally, the dagger the killer brought to the scene of the crime. I'm gonna save again.
Yep.
She brought a fucking Tonto like a weeb. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. This dagger was found at the crime scene, stuck into a
Forgot
pine tree.
about the murder weapon, which is something that I should be doing as the judge.
Yes, the detective found that this morning and brought it to me. Dolly Hawthorne struck back at the killer with this, and she managed to wound him as well.
Objection, there are no wounds on me.
Just because he let out a scream doesn't mean that he was wounded. For all we know, the blood of the on the dagger could have been from the victim. Have you forgotten that the blood has already been tested? We don't know whose it is, but it's not the victim's.
Yeah.
Since we learned it wasn't the victim's blood, it must be the killer's blood. The killer must have a wound somewhere on his body. This is...
Strip!
eerily familiar.
Oh no. Is it familiar to, a certain man with a bullet in his shoulder?
Why do you do this?
What?
Why are you spoiling things for yourself?
Not intentionally. Let me consume content, I don't care.
Fine.
I don't know everything, alright? Let me just enjoy things the way I enjoy them.
I wanted you to fucking see the thing. See all the twists and stuff.
Yeah, well, I don't know most of them. That's like the one I know.
Fine. So we're saying the blood on this dagger belongs to the killer? Exactly.
Also, I wouldn't let you be cryptic and be like, I know something you don't know. I'm sorry, I had to mention it.
You suck. A
You
DNA
suck.
analysis of the blood would prove it beyond a shadow of a doubt. And yes, Mr. Godot, it would prove that it's your blood. Nice theory, Trat. But you're a bitch.
But what's it based on?
It's based on a gay manga!
Yeah.
Order! Order in the court! Is this the end? Have I done it? Even he won't be able to change the results of a scientific test.
Even he, that bitch.
Ha! Let me ask you something, Trat. Let's just say that it turned out I was the killer. Do you really think I would be stupid enough to leave evidence like that? What?
Yes.
Just think for a second. This dagger was found this morning by a detective and brought to me. There was already blood on it, correct? But even so, I was the one who brought this dagger here to the courtroom. Yes, what does that prove? Well, if I really were the killer, I could have washed the blade off and then planted another person's blood on it.
Nice bluff, loser.
In any case, there's one thing I can guarantee, Trat. That blood, it doesn't belong to me. Not a chance. Nani? In any event, it seems to be established that the killer was wounded. Alright then, witness, continue your testimony.
Wait a minute. Objection.
What's the problem? But could he see the blood anyway? Yeah! How does he know there's blood on the knife?
Sure. I know I probably shouldn't say this, but
I'm gay.
sure. There's a big contradiction in my stupid defendant's explanation.
Oh. You mean defense attorney? She's the defendant.
Fuck off! She probably doesn't know that.
Oh. Maya!
This dagger. You said that it wounded the killer.
That's right.
But... If Mr. Godot had really been cut with the dagger... His clothes should be bloody or have a rip in them, right? Well, he wouldn't still be wearing those clothes, what?
Yeah, he's an anime character. He wears multiple... He owns multiple of the exact same outfit.
Exactly.
Maya? Maybe he just changed his clothes? That'd solve the contradiction pretty easily.
I agree. What are you talking about? It's not that simple at all. People don't change clothes. Remember back to the day of the murder? Everyone that was on the inner temple side got trapped there. Maybe he brought clothes.
That's right. And once the bridge was fixed and the police headed for the inner temple, Mr. Godot was already there waiting for them. So one minor difference between the anime and the game is that the characters change their outfits slightly for, like, to suit the weather. So Godot, I haven't seen the full scene, but I've seen, like, a screenshot of this scene from the anime. He's got, like, an overcoat on, as do Edgeworth and Nick. So when they're up in the mountains, so that might also play into the fact that his clothes aren't ripped.
That's fair.
Yeah.
He never had a chance to change his clothes.
Dang! Order! Order in the court! What the fucking... Well, maybe he brought a change of clothes with him. But no one could have predicted the lightning strike that shut down the bridge. Why would anyone have brought a change of clothes? Did the judge take smart pills during the last recess?
Probably.
Well then, maybe the killer took off his clothes before he committed the murder. Maybe Godot's naked right now.
That's how she knew it was a man!
Exactly! That way he wouldn't get any blood on them. That's impossible, Trot. You know how cold it gets up there late at night. Huh? After a few minutes with no clothes on, you'd be frozen solid. That! I can't believe that Phoenix is the stupid prosecutor now.
Can we not, like, point out the obvious thing? That's like the blood and the knife, please?
Maybe. Ah. So that's all you've got? I knew you weren't tough enough to finish this. Right now, if Mia Fey were here, she'd call you a bitch.
Oh.
If Mia Fey were here, she would have closed the book on this case already and called you a bitch. If Mia Fey were here. They planned the murder. Wouldn't he bring clothes for the blood he would totally see? Exactly. So come on, Trot. Can you do it or not?
No, but I can do your mom!
How dare you? How about it, Mr. Rice? You've accused Mr. Godot of being the killer. But can you prove it? Have you got even one piece of evidence?
Got your mom's evidence.
The question isn't whether I can prove it or not. The fact is, I have to prove it. It's the only choice I have. I was taught that it's one of the rules of being a lawyer. That's one of my rules. I can prove it. I'm gonna bring your magnificent vengeance to fruition, just as you want it. Ha! That's good. A fight until the bitter end, right? I should have screenshotted that line, the previous one. That's a good line. No. You okay?
No, I'm dead.
I'll prove this. Well, time to scoop up an entire square 50 meters of snow, but not clean up the blood that says your name.
Okay.
Excuse me. Since there's just one piece of evidence that can prove your point. I've not been doing that really.
What the?
Save!